everybody, welcome back to my channel. Me and, oh my god, I've got something on my arm. Me and my bright yellow nails are still here, and we have an unboxing for you guys. These are two kits that I just recently got off of my wish list. Diamond Art Club's been doing a lot of restocks, and I saw that two of these Rita Kónya kits that I really wanted were actually in stock on my wish list, so I scooped them right up. And I'm really excited. I got them in the mail, and now I wanted to do an unboxing video since she is like my all-time favorite artist that they currently have. One of my all-time favorite artists, at least. I think I have the most kits by Aria Illustrations or Rita Kónya in my stash now, so that's kind of fun. But anyway, I just wanted to get these unboxed and make a video about it because I'm super excited to see how these look. So I need to get these. They're still actually in the plastic. So I need to get these girls, I guess. I need to get these girls unwrapped and opened. And I'm actually going to start smaller first. And then, geez, I really struggled to say that. The small one first, and then we'll do the big one last. All right, so this first one we got here is called Love Potion. Look at how pretty that looks. So I'll get the sleeve off here. This one I've actually had on my radar for quite a while. I saw someone, okay, so I love this art, but it wasn't one that I initially was like, oh my gosh, I have to pick that one up immediately. But then I saw someone like their finish on Instagram, and then I was like, okay, I have to pick that one up immediately. And of course it was sold out and had been sold out for quite a while. Here's my card. I'm pretty sure that's a bronze. Yep, that is a bronze, but look at the card. So pretty. I'm not gonna go through the toolkit because we all know what the toolkits consist of at this point. Here are the colors. So there's only 49 colors. Obviously lots of pinks and reds. Looks like there is 310, so there's black in there. Just lots of pinks, reds, maroons, some black, looks like a little bit of maybe brown. We've got 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust drills, so that's fun. We'll have to see where those guys are. I don't know. If you're new to my channel, I don't do I don't know what to call them. I don't do official Diamond Art Club unboxings. I'm not part of that type of crew. So if you're interested in a more deep dive into these kits and the colors of the drills and all that, you might have to go find somebody else's channel. Not to send you away, but I know people enjoy that type of content a little bit more. And so I just don't want to I don't want you to be disappointed. I don't do the full thing. I don't go through all the colors, but I will show you where the specials go and obviously the kit. Here's the diamonds. Again, so many colors of pinks and purples and maroons. A little bit of white, a little bit of black in there. So fun color palette if you like that color palette, which boy do I. And then, ooh, here is the kit. I'm actually gonna roll this backwards. And here is Love Potion. Oh my goodness. That is pretty. I have a glare. She's got a lot of confetti. I guess I should have been prepared for that. Okay, so this is square diamonds with, as I said, 49 colors. It is a 55.8 by 75.9 centimeter kit. So it's not massive. Rita Kónya's are usually a little bit bigger. So I do, oh my God, my cat is eating all the plastic over here. I can see there is quite a bit of confetti. Kind of it's more in the background and stuff because of that kind of that watercolor effect. And then her hair, but that's kind of more line blocky type. There's no color blocking. Well, okay, there might be a little bit in like her hat and in the cat, but not by a lot. Oh, but I think this is gonna turn out really pretty. Like the detail that's gonna come out of the confetti. I love how prominent her like face is. I think that's gonna turn out really well. Let me like pull it down a little bit. You're getting pretty much the whole thing. There's just a little bit at the top there. The butterflies look so pretty. I love the cat too. I think it's like sitting on her shoulder. Cute. Okay, so let's see where these special drills are gonna go. So we have AB 666 and AB 5200. So 666 is red. That is just straight bright red. And then 5200 is just white. So it's a red AB and a white AB. Let's see. So for the red AB, it's in her little potion bottle here. That is the only place that I'm seeing that red AB is in the potion bottle right here. And then the 5200 AB is, I'm assuming is going to be everywhere, but so all of these, like these stars, all of those like light flare stars are ABs. I thought maybe they would be in the butterflies, but they're not. Yeah, so everywhere that I'm seeing those like stars and just like the white little speckles of like magic are ABs. Up in her hat too, like all these little specks and the little stars are the white ABs. Okay, so for the fairy dust, I can tell you that all of the white in the butterflies, all of the butterflies, this whole thing, the little heart smoke, outlining the bottle, all of the butterflies, the white in the butterflies is a white AB. Not AB, sorry, fairy dust. You know what, let's actually just get these out. I didn't want to get these out, but let's just do it. So Z554, hard to tell, but it's a purple fairy dust. That is kind of all over in her hair. I'm seeing that symbol just going all throughout her hair. It could be in more places. I think maybe a little bit in like the butterflies as well, but I'm mostly just seeing that just all throughout her hair. Okay, then we have our other fairy dust, which is like this kind of light white cream color, Z3865. This is the fairy dust that is all throughout the butterflies. All of the white in the butterflies are this fairy dust. The smoke, the little love potion smoke, is that fairy dust. It outlines the bottle as well. That is about it. Those are the only spots that I'm seeing that. Okay, here's our other fairy dust, Z3708, this nice kind of light peachy pink. You can still, I swear, Diamond Art Club, I honestly can barely tell that that has fairy dust, like, coating on it. Like, you can't see it at all. I feel like their fairy dust coating is getting lighter and lighter. I'm seeing a lot of this, a lot of that lighter pink in her potion bottle is fairy dust. I see it up here in the flowers as well. It's also in the more like center pink part of the butterflies. That's about the only spots I'm seeing it. It might be in more areas, but those are just the parts that I'm able to tell. The pinky part in the butterflies, the pink in the potion bottle, and the pinky part in the flowers. And then we have our AB. So we have just the white 5200 AB. That's what that guy looks like. Like I said, that is in the potion bottle, a little bit in the potion bottle, and then it's just all these like flecks of like magic dust and like the little starbursts. All of those like up here, those are all that white AB. And then the other AB, we don't have much of it, it looks like. This tiny amount right here, AB666. And so far, I can only find that in her potion bottle. So that makes sense because there's very little of it. So that's probably the only spot that it is. Very pretty. Ooh, this is gonna be a great one for Valentine's. It's like a pretty obvious Valentine, like February time kit. So I definitely have that on the plan. I have very loose plans. I kind of plan out my kits, but not super far out. But this is kind of the only like Valentine's type kit that I have. So I'll most likely be working on this next February if I'm not already working on some other like big project that I decided to do in January or something that goes into February. But yeah, that one is really cute. I'm excited to get the other one out and check that one out. So I'm gonna put all this away and then we'll get that other bad boy out. Okay, let's get Winter Ballet out and unboxed. So this guy, Winter Ballet, so stinking pretty. I know this one's very, they both actually kind of are very monochromed in color, but I don't know. I really don't mind that. I like monochrome. I love like my recent unboxing of the monochrome kawaii from Preston Place, like their box. I loved every one of those. I love a lot of the Mrs. Butterdy ones that are monochrome. I just like monochrome. I think some people don't, but some people do. This one is big. This one is so much bigger than the other one. So let me get that over here. Let's see what card I get. Oh my gosh, I think it's a silver. It is a silver. Fun. At least it's not a stinking bronze. Oh, that's great. I think I have 2 or 3 silvers now. Oh, the silver like really matches this artwork really well too. That silver border. Ah, pretty. Okay. Okay, so here's all the colors. Lots of blues and grays, but that is a-okay. Let's see, 61 colors. There's that artwork again. So this is a square diamond painting, 61 colors, and it's a 69.9 by 96.8 centimeter kit. And that's the size that I would expect a Rita Kónya to be, because I feel like she just has so many details. You just got to make them larger. I do like the other size of the other one of Love Potion, and I think it's going to look good done. But this is the larger size is more what I expect when it comes to her kits. Let's get it open. Let's look at this guy. Okay. Here's those colors. Lots of blues and grays and some white. And I think probably some black. I'll have to look. Ta-da! Wow, so much bigger than the other one. I'm gonna need to adjust you guys here. Okay, so this one doesn't look as confetti heavy. Obviously, huge amount of color blocking right here in the dress and like in her legs, definitely her dress. The background isn't terribly confetti. It looks like most of it might be in like the tree branches around her, but like the bottom part here is just that like, if you've been diamond painting for a while, you'll know it's just that watercolor kind of like swirly, blotchy blending of colors. So it's not like line blocky. It's not huge bits of color blocking like this, but it's still just waves of one color. So it's not like you're still going through a lot of like color changes. I don't know how to explain that. I feel like waves of color blocky is a pretty good way to explain it. Like you can see in like this color right here, like it's just kind of going through the background. Yeah, so it's not like a block, but it's not like, I don't know. That's the best I can do when I explain. I love the owls. Oh, you can't see that one very well. The owls are so cute. Love them. Okay, so let's look at our specials here. I'm very much assuming that her dress is gonna be special drill. So we have, in our specials, we have AB 5200, white AB again, and then we have 3 different fairy dust drills. Looks like a blue, kind of like a grayish brown, and then I think this is another kind of whitish cream. That actually might be the same one as what we just looked at. I can tell you by the symbol alone that her entire dress is the white AB. So a part of me thinks, yay, and a part of me is like, oh my God, that's so much AB placing. ABs are just so finicky to place. But I can also see, so her dress is all white AB. This big snowflake is white AB. Her ballet shoes are white ABs. The outline of her, nope, just kidding. That snowflake is AB. Her crown, her little crown is AB. Oh my God, where am I? Her crown is AB. Like her little sleeves on her arms are AB. That's all AB. I hate to be this person, but I really don't want to open this. There's so many drills in here. I see this are the AB. I think there's gonna be more AB. I was hoping maybe I could see the fairy dust through here, but I cannot. But I'll still show you those other colors on the, so let's see. C is the symbol. Z813, it's like this nice darker blue color. That is going to be, a lot of it is in her hair, right in through here. So this fairy dust is kind of all over the place. It's background blotches, this blotch here, these blotches over here. It's in through her hair. It's also in a lot of the branches along the sides. Here, I'm gonna pull this down again so you can see the top part. You can see that owl sitting there. It's scattered all throughout these branches. So that's just everywhere. And then this one, Z3042, which is kind of like this grayish brown color. That, first I'm gonna look in the owls, because that is about what the color of the owls are, and I was right. So it's throughout the owls in their feathers on both sides. They've both got that symbol in it, and that is the only place that we have that symbol. So the owls are decked out in fairy dust. She's got it all around. The background has fairy dust all around, and then majority of her are white ABs. Very pretty. Love it. This one I will most likely work on this winter, possibly, maybe even in January, although I don't know if I'd want to do 2 Rita Kónyas back to back. But I love Christmas. Christmas is my all-time favorite season. I don't have Christmas kits. I just don't love super high confetti. I say that looking at this. I don't consider this super high confetti, but maybe it is for some people. But I think Christmas kits are the highest confetti when it comes to, like, I think Christmas trees especially have crazy amounts of confetti. And I also just don't love to do big giant like landscapes. And I feel like a lot of Christmas kits are just huge landscapes of like Christmas trees with like Santa Claus or like a nativity scene or something like that. I'm also not religious in any way. So they just don't really speak to me, except for Rita Kónya kits. I know this isn't exactly Christmas, but this is winter. And I've also done I've done a Rita Kónya, like a specific Rita Kónya of like the girl sitting, reading a book next to her Christmas tree in like this cluttered Christmas room. I think that one's called Cozy Christmas. And I thought that was a lot of confetti. That one took me a long time. So I'm happy that this isn't necessarily Christmas, but it's winter. So I'll definitely work on this in the winter time. Either this winter or next winter, we'll see. But yeah, those are my 2 Rita Kónyas, Love Potion and Winter Ballet. I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. and little just quick peek at these kits. Maybe it helps you decide if you want to pick these up when they have their next go round of restocks. I did previously mention Preston Place. I do have an affiliate code with them if you're interested. These are Diamond Art Club, but if you're interested in Preston Place at all, I do have an affiliate code with them with 15% off your entire purchase. So if you want to use that, you can click the link in my description and it'll take you over to their website and you can check them out. And obviously go check out Diamond Art Club's stock of the Rita Kónyas. She is top tier artist, and I think that they do her artwork really great justice with the way that they render them. So check them out. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.